Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Bardman, thank you for your donation. YouTube user and Jasmine, thank you for your donations. Andrew, welcome. Christina, what's going on? Yvette, how you doing? Strength, we got Reiki, we got Jasmine. What is going on, everybody? Good to see y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on a Monday night. Hopefully you had a good Monday. It wasn't another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That is my fun day. Strength, thank you for the double shot coming in strong today. I appreciate y'all. Now, we're missing a reading from last night. Queenie donated after I ended the stream. So we need to get Queenie a nice reading up in here because Queenie was waiting for 24 hours. Well, 23 hours technically. Well, 22 and a half hours. Anyway, Queenie, we owe you a reading and let's get it done. How will this new job end up that we are starting soon? We got a new job coming in. How is this going to end up? What kind of things are going to come through here? I think there are a lot of good opportunities with the job. I think this is something that you can get into. You're definitely sort of looking forward to. This is a job that's going to take you places you haven't been before as far as training is concerned, as far as opportunities, as far as kind of going into that next realm or going into the next thing kind of deal. You are looking at better opportunities that are offered with this job than you otherwise would have gotten. Basically, the Page of Cups. The problem is this just a little bit more of the same? And when I say more of the same, I mean, this is something where you're just like, you're excited about it. You're sort of, thrilled about all the newness, all the sort of the potential and stuff like that. And then you get in it and it's just more of the same. In other words, there's not anything that's just going to be hugely spectacular about this job that's not going to be the same as what you've already done. There's not going to be anything here that you're just sort of really hanging on to and too excited about. But I think overall the opportunity is something that you need at this moment. You have a page, you have another page. It also feels like that we're wandering into something we're not quite prepared for, which does happen a lot with new jobs. So we're just not quite prepared for where we need to be, how we need to be going, and it feels like a lot of training is required to get this where you sort of need it at the end of the day. Overall, I think, again, this takes you places that you haven't been before. I think that's a good thing. I think you're ready for a little bit of change, and I think that is going to be good overall for you. By the way, the Smith and Morty Tarot right here, in case you're wondering, it is available on Amy, otherwise known as Push Kitty's Place. Bartman, how's my friendship with Bombs the mail so far? Let's find out. Bombs is a cool name, I gotta say. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Bombs is a cooler name than what I have. I mean, I am just T.O. That's kind of boring and repetitive. If I had it to do over again and I could rewind 12 and a half years before I started the channel, I would have named something myself a little bit better than Tarot Oracle. Because the problem is Tarot Oracle is hard to find. You hit Tarot Oracle and it's all over the place. But luckily, YouTube favors me. So when you do search for Tarot Oracle, all one word, you do get me as the first result. Let's see if that's still the same. Let's see if that's still legit. Let's see. Can we still do that? Can we hunt down Tarot Oracle? All right, Tarot Oracle, all one word. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We get the YouTube channel immediately. Nice. Get my Patreon, got my Etsy. Very nice indeed. So I'm just saying, I mean, it's doing me good. YouTube is doing me quite well for that. So the search results are in. Tarot Oracle is working, even though, at the end of the day, I should have named myself something else. Let me know what you think my name should have been. I mean, should have been the Magic Tarot or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just wondering. Anyway, let me know. How's my relationship with Bombs? Bombs got a cool name. Bombs got a cool name. Overall, it doesn't look good. You've had some good readings. You've had some fantastic readings with making friendships, making connections, finding people that are cool, that are interesting, that sort of match you and all of that other stuff. And I think overall, you have been lucky with the friendship. This one, not so much. This one doesn't look as lucky. It doesn't look as good as what you had had before. The abandonment here, a little too much work to keep it up and running. It feels like they have maybe some demands. Maybe they have some drama. Maybe they're bringing in things that you're not quite ready for. Reiki, thank you for your donation. Zimmy, there's only one Zimmy. That is for sure. But yeah, a little bit too much work, a little bit too much drama, a little bit too much everything. Overall, this doesn't look as good as the other ones. The other ones, I'm not going to lie, they looked rock solid. But this one, not so much. This is just something that, you're just like, nah, it's not something exactly that I kind of want to do. Not something that I want to do long term for this friendship. I'm sorry. Not every friendship can be beautiful, can be as wonderful as what you need for the rest of your life. It's not your soulmate, my friend. It is not your soulmate, my friend. Anyway, YouTube user has a question below. Let's see what's going on with YouTube user. Cried all last night. Oh my, that's not good. N has not changed at all. All those things, they have not changed. I have ended things. Are we over for good, and how are they feeling? Let's get a reading on N and find out if they're over for good or how we're feeling. It sounds like there was some drama very quickly. That turned poorly really fast. I mean, that wasn't even 24 hours. I mean, that wasn't even 24 hours and that went poorly. I don't know. That's rough. That is rough. I mean, at least if you're Nelson, at least give it 24 hours before you start crap. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're reconciling with somebody, by the way, Modern Love Tarot, if you're reconciling with somebody, you got to at least wait 24 hours before you destroy the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't be in a rush to just do the tower on the whole thing. Effie knows what I'm talking about. What's going on, Effie? Good to see you. All right. He's bringing so shady and actually don't have patience anymore. Being shady. Well, sometimes that happens. Anyway, all right, we're being upset. Should I go for good? Should I abandon this forever? Or what should I be doing now? I mean, I think this is something that is sort of an intermediary until you get somebody else, quite frankly. I think this could have some intermediary, it's something to do. Basically, it's a relationship to have. It's sort of being there. It's sort of your final countdown, your final trial at that. Micah, welcome. How you doing? Three of Pentacles. There is some work involved here. You do have sort of this couple being lectured by this. There is some difficulty. There is some work here. King of Cups, N just doesn't care a lot of times. I mean, N doesn't have sort of the emotion or wherewithal to where they're just going to be consistent. They're just going to make that commitment and stuff. Like I said, they're just not a big commitment type person. They are going to be shady a little bit. They are going to be that. You never know what you're going to get with them at the end of the day. The King of Cups are a little bit emotionally disconnected. They just don't have that option. It feels like they're just not ready for something full time. They are just not ready for something full time. But the Two of Cups says somebody else is out there for you. You don't have to. Oh my, that is a long name. Thank you for the PayPal donation, the long name person. I appreciate that. That is quite a vibrant. There you go, vibrant. We'll just call you vibrant. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. The Two of Cups says you have somebody new coming in anyway. So it's not something where you have to lean on this for a long-term relationship. Not something you have to lean on this and try to make it work and struggle through it. If you want to abandon it, that is up to you. I don't really see anything abandoning here. I see in trying to make a genuine connection, but again, they're just, you're not going to get a different person. You're just not going to get like a whole new, brand new person where all the flaws are fixed or stuff like that. You're going to have to work through it with a little bit of sort of a counseling or a little bit of talking through it or whatnot. It feels like you're just going to have to work through this if you want it to function and it to be there. But you can't really expect them to completely change their personality and be everything that you wanted them to be. It just seems like this is their version of a relationship. This is their version of a connection. The Two of Cups says there's somebody else on the horizon anyway, so you don't really have to worry or bother with that. So there you go. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. Always good to see Linda. How you doing tonight? Let's see. Jasmine, future for me and Kay. Is the K going to be something that we can work out? That we can work out? Oh man, let's see what's going on. Somebody's complaining on YouTube. Hang on, let's see what they got to say. Somebody just complained about something. Let's find out. Forgot to link people, a place to link the tarot you're talking about so we can buy it. And he forgot to link people. You need to place the link of the tarot that you're talking about so we can buy it. Who said that? Hang on, what was that? It's the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. You can Google it, dude. Okay. Yes, I could do a lot more. Yes, I could make little chapters for every little thing in the tarot decks when I show a tarot deck. Yes, I could minimize my talk so you can focus on the cards. Yes, I could probably link it to where you can pick it up on Amazon, but then the link changes because that video is what? That video is 5 years old or something. I'm just saying I could do all of these things, but y'all really underestimating my laziness. So, that is set up an affiliate at Amazon. Yeah, I should do that. That is true. Andrew, that's the best advice ever. That is the best advice ever. So yeah, there you go. All right. I will take that advice. Andrew, thank you so much. Anyway, back to the, I replied to him. I say, bro, I'm lazy. You can get it over here. That's it. And Mr. Smith, that's my name too. So the Cancer person still sending bad vibes. Vibrant. I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are in the queue. All right. Anyway, for me and Kay, can we get it done? Jasmine needs to know the star is so nice. The Four of Pentacles is so nice. I think you can. I think you have a nice future coming up here. Now, you do. Okay. All right. I'm just saying now, entertainment purposes only, we're going out on a limb here. Why is Kay texting other people? I'm just asking that, Jasmine. I need to know this. Why is Kay texting other people? Why are they texting other people? I don't know. Something is going on. Something is happening here. But I think that's a little bit of a bump in the road there. The stars is ultimately, future looks very bright indeed. I think the future is fantastic. The star is always a good sign. The fact that it's in the middle here, it says, in summary, overall, you do have a good future with this person. The star is there. Why are they texting other people? I think that's something that you need to ask. Also, one of you is sort of an outside person, kinda, and the other one is more of an inside person, kinda. You got sort of a mixture that it's almost like one that needs to stay inside or one's moving or there's some distance involved eventually with this. Overall, I think it looks bright. You got a couple of speed bumps in the road here. So you're just going to have to kind of deal with that as is. Overall, I like it. I'm just saying we can get the love emoji. We could get the love emoji. Cappy Ram, I got you covered. Cappy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look, we are right here. We are right here with strength coming up next. Then we got Cappy, and then we got Reiki, and Vibrant Expressions is coming in here somewhere. All right, so we are rocking it tonight, my friends. We are rocking it. Lisa, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Everybody's here tonight. I hope everybody had a fantastic Monday. I hope it was not too stressful. Anyway, future for me and Kay, we just did. Now we are on to strength. What's a love reading for the week? We can continue to use this one because I love it. I love it indeed. T.O. does have it. Cappy T.O.'s got everything. T.O.'s got the little fancy app. that lets him know where everybody is in the queue and what's going on and what's being said and all this other stuff. So I can track everything. If you haven't seen that, that is a beautiful app that I made. Anyway, Strength wants to know. Love reading for the week. Oh my, Strength. You're coming in strong. You're coming in strong indeed, just like your name persists. The Lovers being at the end. This is your week. This is your week, the Six of Cups, the connection. It's almost like you can see things coming. You have vision into the future, into more love, into people's emotions, into sort of hooking into that place where you do get love. You can see love coming, or you can see sort of the future right now. I think your intuition is on point and is a little bit boosted here. Six of Swords says you do have a long road of love sort of moving through. Combined with the Six of Cups, you got a double six. I think that you do have more opportunities this week. This week looks like something that just has some better feels for it. It has an emotional resonance. It feels like a lot of good things are sort of pending. And it just some things are getting started. Things are getting warmed up. You definitely feel that for this week. Six of Swords says be prepared to wait a little bit longer, especially with a Six of Cups. It feels like a friends with benefits. I'm just saying, it feels like a friends with benefits a lot of times when we have the Six and the Lovers. We have 3 sixes, by the way. You're really sort of focusing on the numerology of the six, the nuances, the new opportunities, sort of the success, the good things coming through. 6 is an overall fantastic number. It's as we're moving away from the 5, moving away from all the difficulty we had in the 5, and sort of a bright horizon or a better tomorrow is cleaning up and clearing out for us. The Lovers ends this with a positive message. I do think there is some nice things happening, nice things coming. And I mean, you do have that reflection. We're looking into something. We can see emotions. We can see something in the future that we're excited about, and we are going to be able to pursue and make it happen. Overall, this is amazing. This is an amazing read. I love it. And the fact that we have a 666 is good as well. Can I pull down? We have extra time tonight. So I'm going to do some extra stuff for y'all tonight. We're going to do, let's see, Drive Google. We're going to go to my thing, and I have my Patreon here. Where's my numerology? I got to find my numerology stuff. I got moon phase. I've done so many freaking lessons, tarot combos, tarot astrology handout. I got that. Tarot on the seasons, learning the majors, elemental dignities, 7 of Cups lessons. We got the court card guide. We got the Tarot 101, job readings. No. Medical tarot, life sync spreads, court card guide, astrology maybe? Oh, here it is, tarot numerology. Okay, I found it. All right, let's download. Let's download these. Let's download these and share it on stream. Let's download these and share it on the stream. All right, let me make a new source and do an image source. All right, add the source. I'm going to make a new one. I call it numbers. Here we go, numbers and a 6. All right, numbers and a 6. All right. Let me get the downloads and get here. There we go. All right, I think it's online. There we go. I think it is online and it's ready. Okay, here is the numerology guide from, this is from my Patreon stuff. So if you wondered what I do on the Patreon, this is what I do. This is what I do. A 6 is higher ground, commitment, and harmony. I like that. It is the home of the prince. It is about beauty, material success, earned success, pleasure, victory, a lot of good things, a lot of good sort of things. It's sort of filtered into the sun. Overall, this is something that you just had 3 of. So I think that is overall just a fantastic, beautiful, and positive set of cards that are focused on these type of things. So you can look at this. By the way, this is on my Patreon. If you are interested in joining that, you can see more of all of the other numbers, not just the 6. Not just the 6. Anyway, Strength had a good reading there. I like it. All right. Anyway, Cappy is over here. Cancer will text me again. When are they going to come around? And text me and see what's going on. because we have some things to say. We're sort of out there in the open. We're interested. We want them to text us. We want them to communicate at a minimum, Cappy says. Oh, my, okay. All right, let's find out what we're going to do with that. Will the Cancer be texting me anymore? When are they going to be texting me too? Let's find out what is going on. All right, Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. I mean, the fact that you got a Queen and a King sort of separated by a Four of Cups is interesting. I mean, it is very interesting. You have these two powers, these two sort of the fiery aspect of here sort of going on, and I think that sort of picks up where you kind of need, right? This picks up where you kind of need. Lachey and Jack, thank you for a donation. I appreciate y'all. Queen of Wands and a King of Wands, both fire-based, sort of almost cooking this Four of Cups in between, literally reaching out towards each other, focusing on each other. KM, I thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. You deleted the other one. Let me know what the new one is. All right, sort of cooking or baking in between this Four of Cups in here. It feels like that they are going to text you again, but what is going on with this disconnect? This Four of Cups being in here, it's like they don't want to text you sometimes. They don't want to make some movements towards you. They don't want to do some things, right? It feels like that the Cancer sometimes is very, very nonchalant, a little too much so, and you're concerned about it. Lachey, thank you for the double shot. Thank you so much. But yeah, it feels like we're just sort of cooking this. We're putting heat, sort of fire into this. It's like I cooked a steak earlier because I'm on keto, but I'm just saying, but we're cooking that Four of Cups. We're eliminating it. We're bringing it to focus, and I think that's something they got to deal with. If you're looking for when they are going to text you again, when we are going to get these two things hopped into, I think that you're looking literally at about 4 weeks. I just say the Four of Cups, 4 weeks. Not something they're going to do beforehand. It looks like a little bit too nonchalant. It looks like they're taking their sweet time. It just feels like that this is something they're just not too serious about. I mean, Cappy, it just feels like something they're just not too serious about at this time. Is there some heat involved in here? Is there connection that's potential that needs to be brung together? Absolutely. But it feels like it's just not materializing the way it needs to. Reiki is next. General reading for the rest of March. We do have quite a bit of March to go. Well, you know, we do have 2 more weeks. Well, yeah, 2 weeks, 3 days. There we go. By the way, tomorrow is news. Tomorrow is news, and you want to see the news because there are some basically amazing decks that you're going to need that you may not have seen. You need to catch the news. It's nice and punctual and short, just the way it needs to be. You are going to like it. You're going to like the news. We have a lot of interesting stuff coming up. A lot of good Kickstarters. Speaking of Kickstarters, I just got my Kickstarter in for a board game. In case you're wondering what the board game Kickstarters look like nowadays, they look pretty hefty. They look pretty hefty. This is my Kickstarter board game right here. So there are I think it weighed 33 pounds. Anyway, so yeah, my Kickstarter board game weighed 33 pounds. So it got, it has quite a few. It has quite a few boxes in there. It's Massive Darkness too. It comes with the basic game. It comes with a couple of extras. I bought the extra tiles. Where's a tile set here? We got the bonus things. We got a Kickstarter extra box. We got another Kickstarter extra box. Anyway, I think it has like 300 miniatures in total for that. So yeah, it's kind of intense. But I unboxed one box and it took almost an hour. So it's one of those. It is one of those where, you know, it's going to take you a long time. Going to take a while to do all the play all the damn game. I mean, you know, the way it happens, going to take a while to go through that one. Okay. General reading For the rest of March, Lisa, thank you for your donation with the exact same question that Reiki has. Let's see how y'all's are different. I think that's kind of interesting. See what the dynamic is going to be between the two reads. Kind of fun. Anyway, all right, 4 of Pentacles, Hangman into a 6 of Pentacles. I like the 4 into the 6. It definitely really points at May is going to be a little better month than this month. It feels like you're coming into some money, coming into some good things in May that you haven't seen before. SP, thank you for your donation. 4 of Pentacles, speaking of money, hang on to what you got, right? This is something the rest of March. I think your finances are going to be a little strained. I'll be honest with you, a little strained for the rest of the month, a little bit strained here. The 4 of Pentacles with a Hanged Man. It feels like something unexpected is sort of pulling your money out, or something expected is sort of costing you a little bit more than what you had anticipated. Hanged Man into the 6 of Pentacles. There are money situations on both sides of it. What do I mean by that? I think the money situation at the end of March is going to be a little bit tight. All right, a little bit tight, maybe too much. So as we're moving into May, a lot of things really sort of hit the mark. You end up getting into some money. You end up finding some money here. The 6 of Pentacles, you're getting an offer or some type of a thing to where you are getting a little bit of a bonus cash, a little bit of some bonus cash with it. So overall, I like it. I think that is very strong for you. Hanged Man, be careful how you spend it. The expenditures between now and May seem to be the issue, right? May is a lot better than now, but the expenditures come up and catch up with you. The Hanged Man. It also points to a little bit of a spiritual thing as well. I think the quest of things that you are doing spiritually are coming to pass, or making it to where you're a little bit more focused and all of this stuff. But overall, I think you have a little bit of a spiritual in there, but overall, I think you have to. I think you have to be focused right now on saving, and saving seems to be there. Fatine, thank you for your donation over PayPal. All right, I love your energy. Vibrant, I love you too. Vibrant, look at you.
I love you.
Can I get a reading, please? Yes, you can, Vibrant. I would love to give you a reading and see what kind of for sure things are going to be in your future. All right, let's see what's going on. Fatine, I saw your donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Fatine. Very cool that you are here. All right. General reading for the rest of the month, but wait a minute. Vibrant just wants a general. So let's put up here the beautiful, wonderful Vibrant coming up in here. Vibrant wants a little bit of a general action. By the way, if you're new, that like and the sub makes me happy. It makes me happy. You know I'm on YouTube. You know I'm going to beg for a like and a sub. I mean, that's the way it is. That's the way us YouTubers do. We're all like that. We have to be like that. Fatine, thank you for your other donation. Look at you coming in with the double shot. Coming in with a double shot tonight. Fatine's not playing tonight. Fatine's straight in there. All right. Let's see, Vibrant, what kind of general action we got here? King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. What are you running, Vibrant, what are you running into? What are you running into? You're running into something. It's coming quick. You got 2 aces right next to each other, Vibrant. You are vibrant indeed. You got some stuff happening over there. What deck is this, we ask? This is the Dark Mansion Tarot. You can get it for about $60, unless they jack the price. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Jack, unless they jacked the price. Get it? Jack, you get it? Jack picked up on that. Jack's smart. Jack's smart. Anyway, all right. Vibrant, you got a couple of exciting things headed your way. What's going on? What is up there that's coming right around the corner? You got something new. You got something that you need to be paying attention to. That is for sure. A couple of aces ain't playing. Ace of Swords mean the communication is going to be sharp, quick. You're going to very quickly find out what it is. This is not something that's subtle. You can't get 2 aces in a row and throw subtlety up in there. That doesn't exist when you got the 2 aces. Page of Swords, too. You're getting conflicting messages about this when it comes up. You are getting conflicting messages because you have an Ace of Swords, but a Page of Swords, the communication strong. It's there. Ace of Swords doesn't play. Ace of Swords is right in your face. It's just there. It's like, I need you to know something. This is something that's new. This is something that you need to deal with immediately. King of Wands says somebody is bringing it in. You do have someone of power, some of authority that's bringing this in. If nothing else, somebody that just has a sort of that aura of power, aura of sort of knowing what they're doing coming in. A lot of times they don't know, but they just have that aura around them. The King of Wands is coming through. A little bit of the fiery aspect says, hey, this is something you need to pay attention to. We're in for the mode. You got a couple of aces, meaning we have a beginning of something brand new, not very subtle at all. And during that process, you're getting conflicting messages, meaning it feels like you need to be doing this and this at the same time, but they're sort of conflicting. And you get that feel. You get this overall sense of, it's just a conflict here. It's not something simple that I can just start with. It doesn't make any sense sometimes. I'm just sort of translate through it and parse through it and find out what's really going on before you get invested in that. Jack knows. Jack, will Amanda and I be a couple again? Will Amanda, if you're out there. If you're out there, Jack wants to be a couple. Jack wants to be a couple up in there. We gotta get that done because we have the Tarot Tower. By the way, if you're new, look at this Tarot Tower and the magnificence of the chair being in the way. Look at this Tarot Tower. That's 80 decks of cards, my friends. And in the middle of this, we have the Tarot Oracle deck, otherwise known is the Ciro Marchetti Mystic Palette Tarot. I paid a couple of extra bucks. I'm not going to lie, I paid a couple of extra bucks to have my name printed on the back of it because that's really cool and I've never seen it before. I mean, if every other deck was doing it, I'd be like, nah. But I've never seen anybody do that before. So, I mean, hey, breaking the records, breaking the waves with Ciro Marchetti. Anyway, all right, Jack, well, Amanda and I become a thing again. King, Queen, the 7. If you're willing to wait, Jack, how much time do you got? How much time do you got? Is what I'm saying. If you're willing to wait, it'll be okay at best. It's going to be all right, right? I mean, there's a reason you're not a couple. And I think the reason is Amanda, quite frankly. You do have a little bit of sort of, Amanda wants what Amanda wants. And a lot of times it feels like it's unrealistic. A lot of times it feels like that she's just a little too out there, a little too demanding in some respects. You do have that 7. I'm trying to build something, but what I'm building is something that I want, something that I want to focus on, something that is for me rather than for the both of us. I'm just saying a little bit sort of a selfish lineage going on with Amanda sometimes here. Queen of Pentacles, all right? I think if you can figure out what Amanda really wants, which is a puzzle in itself, if you can figure out what Amanda really wants, which I think changes maybe every hour. I'm not sure. What Amanda really wants. The Queen of Pentacles says that she wants sort of the specific, a little bit of a unicorn situation, a little bit of a long-term thing. But she doesn't really want to work for it. She doesn't really want to sort of be there in that mode. She wants a little bit of a different situation, right? I'm just saying. She wants a little bit of a different situation than what she was offered. She wants it like she wants it. You're going to have to make enough sacrifices in order to make this work. Sure, why not? I mean, if you got nothing else to do. Overall, you can do it. You can do it if you're willing to if you're willing to bend over backwards for this individual. I mean, she is a puzzle. I mean, the demand. Very demanding, but what she's demanding changes every day. I mean, some people, hashtag not all Amandas. Hashtag not all Amandas. Anyway, we're going to do the double lachey after we do KM. Fatine, both of your questions are in the queue indeed. KM wants to know. My question is, here you go. When will the Sagittarius, the ex, contact me? We broke up a few weeks ago. I haven't spoken in 2 weeks. It seems that he hates me. Oh my, what did you do? KM, what did you do over there to get that level of disdain from this individual? KM is just throwing it down. You didn't do the tarot throwdown. If you did the tarot throwdown, I mean, that would have been the solidified the relationship right there. Here's what you need to do. You need to go buy You need to go buy Massive Darkness 2 Kickstarter. I mean, I'm just saying, that many boxes, you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody got time. You can't go wrong for that. All right, he's playing victim. Oh my, that's no good at all. Okay, well, the thing is, are they going to contact me? We broke up and been silent ever since with this. I think they're coming back. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think they're coming back is what I'm saying, all right? You got an Ace of Pentacles over here. This is somebody that needs your affection, that needs you in their life, and they're going to realize what they have lost, okay? They're going to realize from what they have lost, and you're going to have to put up with that. You're going to have to put up with that because they did lose it entirely. You are looking at a 9 of Swords. And this is something where they had basically anxiety issues. All right. Anxiety issues. All right. They're playing victim, didn't trust them, blah, blah, blah. They have anxiety. Okay. By the way, Lexapro is a hell of a drug. But they do have anxiety. Look, you got a little bit of a 9 of Swords. I'm concerned. I'm worried over nothing. KM, I'm worried over nothing. It's a situation I made up in my head. I made the entire thing up in my head. I have anxiety and I am worried. I am concerned about this. I think it got a little too serious too, right? The problem with anxiety is it builds up, and you have more scenarios, and a scenario leads to another scenario. It leads to another assumption, another scenario, another assumption, and then you're just miserable. It feels like you're trapped in a state where everything is going downhill. In reality, you made it up in your freaking head. Joe, welcome. How you doing? This is something in their head. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Something in their head. The Knight, they're able to move through it. And they're able to recover it, and, they're able to recover it, they're able to move through it, and it's just a situation where they are going to return. They are. Because Ace of Pentacles is sort of, I'm coming back, I need you back. They will be headed your way, right? They need to be headed your direction. So there you go. I think that they will be back, and we're able to sort through this stuff. Because it seems like that, there's a lot of miscommunication, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of scenarios that didn't exist, and overall, I think you're able to just talk it out. Communication is key for this, definitely. Lachey knows what I'm talking about. Lachey got the double Lachey shot, and then Fatina, you are next. New love interest. Oh my, you got an Aries D. I mean, hey, Aries D. You might as well, if you're gonna have some D, it might as well be a strong one. It might as well be a strong one. Let's see, what are we gonna do for an Aries? We need a fiery deck, and I have a fiery deck, my friend, otherwise known as the Arcana Tarot. The Arcana Tarot is up here. The Arcana Tarot is up here. Jealousy does odd things within relationships. It does. The minute that trust sort of wanes a little bit, it's not there, it's a little bit less. Ooh, that affects everyone. It affects the whole relationship. Anyway, all right, you are too precious, Reiki. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're precious as well. Reiki, love you.
I love you.
All right, let's see what's going on. We got a strong Aries D. What kind of things can we get from this love interest? How will this love interest go? Let's see any advice for here. The Star. The Aries takes charge of the whole thing. The whole thing. It feels like you don't have to do much. The Four of Wind, you are looking at something where you just can relax. You can let this person take the sort of the Fatine, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you, Fatine. You just see him taking charge, taking advantage, taking everything that you need here. The Four of Winds says we can relax. Let them guide us through it. This is something where it's just easy flow, easy money. It looks good. The Star is so nice. Lachey, that Star means it's just so easy. It's so nice. You're on autopilot. It's what it is, right? So I would just don't try too much. Don't like just reach out and just try to focus and try to steer. Just let yourself go through the experience on it, this one, because that Aries is going to be going strong there. The star into the Four of Wind. You got the Lovers right after that. This is so powerful. This is so focused too. A great situation, beautiful relationship. Let the Aries do the Aries thing. Take charge, let them go through. Just sort of flow with it and see where it leads you. Because I think where it leads you is going to be nice. But if you sit there and try to micromanage from the back seat, I don't think that's going to be good for anybody. Eight of Stones says there are some work points to this Aries that need to be adjusted later, but you need to let them just ride you through that process first. But this is an easy one. This is autopilot relationship. I love it. Lachey, I love those autopilot relationships. You get very few of those in life. I'm just saying. Lachey wants to know, thinking of letting go of Kay, the Scorpio. I mean, a Scorpio to an Aries. There's an upgrade. There's an hashtag not all Scorpios. There's an upgrade. Let's find out what we're going to do about the leftover Scorpio, Bo. The leftover Scorpio. Oh my. Let's see about that. The Two of Wind, sure. Temperance, a little bit of a reincarnation, rebirth. Five of what? You're looking basically at them coming back. No matter what happens with the Scorpio, they are returning. They are coming back. KD, welcome. Good to see you. They are coming back. I would say yes, let go, right? The two, you got the Two of Wind. Sort of blindfolded. Let that go. Let that float off. I wouldn't kick it, right? Let the boat sail away, but don't like kick the boat as it's leaving, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't slam the door on their way out. But yeah, you need to kind of let that float away. And it is going to float away, no problem, but they will return. Don't worry about that. The Enlightened, they're coming back. That Scorpio's not one to be gone forever, all right? They're coming back. They're not to be gone forever. Why? Because they want to cause some problems. So you can basically, once they float away, you might want to just hit the block button, right? Hit a little bit of the block button, because the Five of Ash is a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a bad emotions, bitter emotions coming back, and it feels like they're just going to come back and cause problems. All right? They're just going to cause problems. You have to realize that something is just going to happen. But when the Scorpio wanders off, you may want to hit that block button. Hashtag not all Scorpios. Fatine, though. When is Amin going to contact me? Fatine wants to know. Fatine? Amin. When is Amin going to contact me? What are they doing out there in Amin land? Are they going to be able to do that? We need you a nice, pretty deck. We got so many new fancy decks. KD is up in here. KD is all about the fancy, wants all of the new fancy decks. Oh, Key Tarot? Key Tarot? Can we do that? By the way, this is the Key Tarot. I do not have the book or box anymore because I threw it onto the floor, but it is a key. In case you wonder what is deck, it's the Key Tarot. That's why there's a key there. All right, Amin. We're going to do Amin. Marie, good to see you again. Welcome, Marie. Always good to have you on the stream, Marie. How have you been doing? I think you were here yesterday, the day before, but I'm still saying, I like to see you every day. I like to see all y'all every day. Y'all my family. You're like my extended family at this point. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all ready. Y'all are my extended family. Anyway, so I'm just saying, when I'm celebrating a holiday or a birthday or something like that, I come straight on the stream. Christina's like, are you going to skip the stream for your birthday? I'm like, no, I need my extended family. Anyway, I'm just saying, holidays, birthdays, I want to spend it with y'all. All right, what is Amin doing? When is Amin going to contact me, right? When are they going to pick up the phone with this? The Two of Pentacles. You got the World and the Ace of Wands. I'm really looking at a month. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like a long month or anything like that, but I mean, I'm kind of sorry. I really think you're kind of looking at a month at this point. You got to, there's some stuff going on here, right? There is some stuff going on here that you have to realize. So the Two of Pentacles is a sort of hard decision that they need to make about sort of contacting you. Not something they're ready to do, not something they're kind of working on or anything like that. But we got an Amin in chat, but it's spelled differently. I mean, I'm just saying, we got Amin here, and then we got an Amin in chat. By the way, it's not my birthday. I'm just using an example. Anyway, we got Amin, and we got Amin in chat. I mean, it's sort of interesting, ain't it? I think that's sort of interesting. Anyway, we're looking at about a month, all right? Marie, thank you for your donation. Basically, there's your answer, okay? When are they going to contact you? About a month. All right, Fatine also wants to know, will Amin and me going to marry each other in the future? Let's find out. Amin and you getting married? Ooh, let's find out. Is Amin going to... By the way, it's pouring rain outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Like, it's not shy about the rain. It is coming down pretty hard. So, hey, if my power goes out, isn't it ironic, don't you think? Yeah, that we have Amin and we're asking about Amin. Amin, you're in chat. Amin, let us know. Are you going to marry Fatine? I mean, I just want to know. I mean, you know, spelled in different ways, obviously. I'm kidding. Anyway, Amin, since you're in chat, are you going to marry, are you going to end up marrying Fatine? I mean, just let us know. This will be a quick reading because you can get us instant gratification, right? Instant gratification. So, yeah, let us know. All right, we're going to get married in the distant future. Oh, man, let's find out. Let's see what is going to happen with that marriage on there. As far as marriage goes, Justice, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords, no. I mean, no. I think I would. I mean, you know, Amin is in chat saying that they'd like to marry you. But we have cards of a Ten of Swords saying that they won't marry you. Amin, how would you translate this Ten of Swords to getting married here? I mean, Eight of Wands says that we're going to give it a try. We're going to make plans. I think they actually give you a positive outlook. They say, let's go for it. Let's get an Eight of Wands in here. Justice, I think we're going to be doing okay. It's like somebody needs to get a divorce beforehand, or someone needs to clear up some legal things before we can approach this, quite frankly. Veronica, thank you for your donation. But the Ten of Swords is ultimately, I just don't think Amin marriage is in the future. Amin is in chat saying that they'd marry you, but, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't look like that's going to work. That Ten of Swords is kind of a deal killer. It's one of those things where, you know, you gotta take it as is. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Fatine, I'm just saying. Fatine, your other donation is in the queue. We're gonna pop out a couple of other readings beforehand. Get a little bit of a general from Lisa. Lisa, look at you over here, leaning a general. We're gonna put this into the box up here. We're gonna grab something different. What do y'all want tonight? All right. KD called it. KD wants the Cosmo beings, and we are going to get that. We are going to do that. Make this happen right now, my friends. Get a little bit of a general for Lisa. Lisa's over here doing the good stuff. Lisa's over here in the real action tonight. Let's get a shuffle in. You like that shuffle? That is, by the way, I teach how to do that on my video, how to shuffle big cards. How to shuffle big cards. I mean, I like big cards, and I cannot lie. Those other tarot readers, they can't deny, you know? You know what I'm saying? Andrew knows what I'm saying. All right, let's see. We're going to, Lisa wants to know, general for March. Let's put it down. Let's make it happen. Let's see what's going on, because we got rain pouring down outside. It's coming down. I went ahead and turned off the sprinklers for tomorrow, because ain't nobody need it. Nobody needs it tonight. Okay, Dan, welcome. Good to see you. All right. You know, okay, Veronica, thank you for the double shot. There you go. Cosmo beings. You're looking at a Magician into a Six of Pentacles. What are you giving away? This is nice. Lisa, are you volunteering? What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? Are you volunteering? Are you doing something nice to other people? I'm just saying, the Magician into the Six of Pentacles. You're all about sort of giving. You're in a giving mood. You're a very giving person, very loving person, very good person with that. And it is time to sort of give. This is the sort of the give. Do some volunteer efforts. Maybe go to your local pet shelter or go to your local animal shelter and walk some dogs like I used to do. That's always a fun activity, and all the dogs love it. They become like your best friends in the world when you go do all of that stuff. That is always fun. And it's a little bit of a volunteering is what I'm saying. A little bit of a volunteer is up for you coming up. High Priestess into the Page of Pentacles. Not everything that you're learning is true. I do think somebody is whispering in your ear very soon with some information. I wouldn't take it legit. I just wouldn't take it legit is what I'm saying. Not everything is true with this. Page of Pentacles, we're not quite ready. We're not quite prepared for the information. First off, High Priestess is about information, is about learning. I think you're basically learning some things. You're getting some information, a little bit of a swords action through here into a Page of Pentacles. Not something I'm ready to act on. Not something that I don't think. Not something that I think is real. So everything that you hear is not real. Everything on the internet is not real, and everything that you hear in person is not real as well. The Six of Pentacles is very cute indeed. Speaking of cute, KD, have you seen the Kawaii Tarot? Have you seen the Kawaii Tarot? I think it shipped, KD. I think it shipped. I think it shipped. Let me link it. Kawaii Tarot. It is so cute. It is so cute. Anyway, let me link it in chat. I ordered this and I just got charged $25 from Amazon. I don't know what I got charged for, but I've ordered probably 100 decks. So I don't know which one it is. But I think it's this one. Link in the chat right now. The Kawaii Tarot may be on the way. And speaking of cute, y'all are going to love, and I mean love, that deck. It is so cute. And like everybody tells me, I have the tarot preference of a 13-year-old girl. So I mean, I guess, okay. I just like cool decks. Anyway, SP wants to know something. What does SP want to know? SP wants to know, will I be able to take the flight to travel to my hometown on Wednesday? Let's find out. If I'm going to take a flight, we're going to do a blooming cat tarot, because the blooms and the cats is going to be very focused here. I mean, if we have a hermit, you know from reading my books that the hermit is a destination successful. And that's what we kind of need here. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the High Priestess. I love it. I think you are indeed going to have that. Nice thumbs up coming through here. Double King. SP, you are in command. You're in charge of this trip. You are absolutely going to be able to travel to your hometown. Not going to be a problem at all. High Priestess is the beautiful card that you're waiting for at the end. You're all about getting there safely, comfortably, and having fun in the process. I like it. Fem, welcome. Fem, thank you for your donation. By the way, you're going to be a little late. SP, you're going to be a little late. So anyway, KD, what do you think about me making a tarot kind of like the Kawaii one? Kind of a nice, easy, simple tarot deck with a theme to it. Anyway, Marie, love reading. Marie, we all love you. Everybody should be loving you is what I'm saying, Marie. Marie, we all love you. Let's get some love up in here.
I love you.
Get some love up in here from Marie. Get you a love reading. What is coming your way? A lot of love and passion and beautiful things is what I'm saying, Marie. It's your time. It's your time, Marie. It's been dry out there. You are getting what you need right now. You are getting what you need right now is what I'm saying. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Two of Swords. This is about you finding getting the stuff that you need in love. You're getting that Ten of Pentacles, a happy home, happy family with their nice, comfortable, nice, beautiful continuation of what is going on. Page of Swords has been a little bit dry. It's been a little bit odd, to say the least, up in here. But the Chariot, we're moving past this. We're moving through the Page of Swords into the next one, into the next opportunity and whatnot. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is expect the unexpected with this. I'm telling you now, expect the unexpected. I think if you're looking at someone new, you're looking at an air sign. I think the air sign is going to be a little much for you at first, but you kind of warm up to them. It's going to be a lot better as it goes. Ten of Pentacles says this is going to be a rock solid, fun relationship, and you are going to have a good time with this. I like it, Marie. I like it. You can expect everything to start moving around pretty quickly in June. For sure. It's like June is when things start moving fast, moving very fast for you. Veronica coming in with a double shot. Coming in with a double shot tonight. Veronica, what are you doing? Let's see what kind of beautiful things we can get for a general read. The Tasty Tarot should be kind of like that. Not really. The Tasty Tarot is kind of difficult, I'll be honest with you. Tasty Tarot is kind of difficult. I mean, this takes a long time to make that. It takes a long time to make that. It takes a long time to make that and that too. This is sort of a difficult tarot deck. This is basically a lot of detail, a lot of little nuances, a lot of inside jokes, a lot of kind of stuff. It's definitely not easy. I mean, you look at the shading and whatnot, just hours and hours and hours and hours of shading, creation, making mountains and what. I'm talking about a kawaii, like something simple, right? Something that's going to be super simple and not as exhaustively detailed as something like this. Anyway, this is a lot of work. It was about 2 days per card, like 2 solid days, like 2 8-hour days per card in here. Anyway, Fatine, I have your last question. Have your last question in the list. I already did 2, Fatine. You have 1 more to go. Anyway, it is coming up after the Veronica and Fem, your last question. All right, SP, I got your question as well. Oracle Dragon Tarot, welcome. How you doing tonight? Boo-boo, welcome. Good to see you. 4 of Swords. Man, it's time to rest. It is time to sort of take a break with this. You've been working hard. You've been working hard. The Four of Swords says that, it just looks like something needs to be rested now. Look like we don't need to work as hard. Doesn't like we need to work that difficult. Everything should be a little bit easier. It is time to rest and plan a little bit into the future. Because the Seven of Swords says you're going to have to readdress some things you thought were closed, right? You thought were closed a little bit. The Seven of Swords, it is coming back. Somebody's hand delivering something almost that you thought was closed, that you thought was completed, you thought didn't have to deal with anymore. 8 of Pentacles says, no, you're not done with it. You have to do that. You have to deal with this. You're going to have to put some work and some effort into this when it comes back, even though we thought we were done with it. But use some planning. Don't just leap into it. Try to close it out. Use some planning as that goes. Alaya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Oracle Dragon and Reiki, thank you so much. The Tasty Tarot will be on Kickstarter next month. I'm going to put it on Kickstarter next month. I will spam all of YouTube with the Tasty Tarot, so you can pick it up next month. I'm going to make it very, very reasonably priced. Like, this is going to be very reasonably priced. I'm not going to jack it to $70 like the Kickstarters you see. It's going to be reasonably priced where you're like, okay, I want that, right? It's good price. I ship it quickly. It's going to be a good Kickstarter. It's going to be very reasonably priced because I hate $70 Kickstarters. I'm going to be honest with you. $70 Kickstarters are killing me. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Prettiest girl. You are the prettiest girl indeed. A new subby. Prettiest girl, thank you for being around here. Thank you for being a new subby. I appreciate that. If y'all are not subbed, oh my God, you're missing news? News is tomorrow. You're going to miss this stuff. You're going to miss the Tasty Tarot stuff I'm doing. You're going to miss all of the creations, all of the fun things I got going in here. And you know you don't want to miss that. I got 2 2,100 videos. Go find me another tarot channel with 2,100 videos. Go find me a tarot channel with 2,100 videos. Anyway, let's find out what is going on with this second question. What is Jay the Leo acting distant? What is going to happen with Jay the Leo with the Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Tower? Man, they're afraid of change. Veronica, the bottom line, they're afraid of change. They're afraid of where things are going because it's going to introduce them to change. It's going to pull in them to change. They're not prepared for it. They're not ready. They're just not wanting to get into that as it goes. Page, right? I'm just not prepared for this change. It's going to bring in something I don't want. The Tower, the crown has fallen. Not something I am prepared for with that. And if I can escape it, I am. If I can escape it, if I can dodge it, if I can ignore it and make it like it's not there, I'm going to do that. They're just afraid. They're afraid. The Leo wants it their way. They don't want the change. They don't want things to be a little bit different than what they expect. It's the way it is. Fem, what does M like about me? Fem, everybody likes everything about it. Fem, there is nothing bad about you. Everybody, you're amazing. You're perfect as you are, Fem. That's what I'm saying. There's no reason for anybody not to like something about you. All right, but what do they like about you? The Seven of Cups. Oh, my. You have dreams. You have ambitions. You're going places, Fem. You're not there. You're not like, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to watch every episode of this TV show on Netflix. You're out there getting things done. You have dreams. You have ambitions. You have ideas that nobody else has. You have some amazing things that nobody else has thought of and nobody else is pursuing, and they like it. The Hermit being flipped over. You're ready for a relationship. You're ready for something. You're ready for a real connection, not something fake, not something temporary, not something BS anymore. And that Two of Wands, you're ready to take the risk as well. Jen, thank you for your donation. All of these things are amazing about you, and that's what they like. That is what they like. They love that about you. All right. Oh, man. What I like about you is you know how to dance. And finally, we're back to Fatine. Fatine. Oh, my. All right. What? My family's. Let's see what's going on. How many crazy to go? My family's feelings that day. Able to meet Omar that day. What's so special about feeling to see me? All right. Fatine. Graduation. Let's find out. We are doing a little bit of a graduation activity for Fatine. Fatine has a lot of sub questions in there. Let's get a few tarot. Let's get a few tarot cards in here and find out what's going on. Flip this one, that one, and this one, and see what is happening. What is happening with the big graduations day? Okay, meeting Omar. You got a king, you got an ace. I think Omar will be there indeed. The moon, that connection that you're sort of looking for. I think Omar will be there. Omar will make a little bit of an appearance on graduation day. Absolutely. The moon kind of says so. We're on that journey. We're on there, and Omar wants to see sort of where you're at, where you're going, and how you are going to get there overall. As far as the graduation day goes, not a lot of communication, I'm going to have to say, from the family. I mean, the family feels like it's bittersweet, like we're moving into a new transition, moving into something different, right? King of Pentacles, you're going to be independent. You're going to be in that mode of you're graduated. Where are you going to go next? Are you going to be tight with the family? Where are you going to be? Are you still going to be around and whatnot? The King of Pentacles, I want to know what's going on. But your level of whatever the hell you're getting when you graduate, you're going to get a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. I think they know it, and I think you know it. The King of Pentacles says you're in to make quite a bit of cash. And the independence, what are you going to do with that? Are you still going to be around? Are you still going to communicate with everybody? That is kind of their thing. And it's a bittersweet, right? The Page of Cups. I'm not ready to let go of Fatine. I'm just not, the family is saying. It's going to be some tears in there. And it just feels like that you are graduating. You're moving into something bigger and better. You're getting that moon card. You're moving from the water onto the land into a new adventure by far. And the Ten of Wands being flipped, it says all of the things that have been burdening you, all of the things that have been worrying you, you're just going to fade away. Your level of success is going to be so much so that not really anybody's going to be able to stop you. I think that is the overall feel. My success is in my hands now. Watch me go. And I think when you go, again, bittersweet for the family, I think Omar is going to be there to support you. Page of Cups, again, bittersweet, very bittersweet kind of thing here. The Ten of Wands, not a lot of things. All the things that you're really worried about don't really matter. It feels like you just have complete command and control over things. And a lot of things you're concerned about, worried about, that you've been thinking about asking me about is, just nothing to be worried about. I wouldn't even bother. Because there's a lot of things that you are going to find, a lot of successes that you are going to make that just makes it happen. Should I continue the experiment project, Miriam? I don't know what the experiment is. If it's illegal, don't continue it. If it's legal, let's find out by getting an experimental deck, otherwise known as my deck over here. It's a party right now. It is definitely a party up in here. It's what we kind of need right now, because this is the Waterfall Tarot. I made it. I drew. Okay, I cheated. I'll be honest with y'all. I cheated on this deck. I drew about half the stuff. The other half of the stuff I did not draw. That was Photoshop, okay? And you're like, wait a minute, you can do that? That looks hand-drawn. I'm just telling you, if you want to learn how to do that crap, Patreon, I have a tutorial series where I show you how to do all of this crap, where you don't have to work your butt off making a freaking tarot deck. That was the goal. That was the goal of the Patreon experiment, the Patreon link, the Patreon series. You don't have to work your butt off to make a tarot deck. You can have Photoshop. You can have all of these other programs do half your work for you. Anyway, now that I've done enough of that, Miriam wants to know, should I continue the experiment? Entertainment purposes only, but yeah. You're looking at a thumbs up. Whatever the experiment is, it seems to be all right. Ten of Pentacles says you're making a lot of progress, all right? Ten of Pentacles is sort of surrounded by people. You have a lot of people supporting you with this, or a lot of people that have some research that you can use too. And again, I think that you need to sort of lean on other people's research. If somebody's done the research, I would lean on that and do that, right? I would lean on that and do that. And what does the queue look like? The queue, we're down to the last three, and we're right here. Just a couple in the queue, and it's clean. It's clean like the driven snow over here. Page of Wands, you are going to run into a place where you don't know what to do next. You just don't. And you're going to have to push through that, because I don't think that's going to be a stopping point for you. But it is kind of it's going to dissuade you from making as big a progress as you would like, obviously. Empress says, overall, keep doing it. Your success is waiting for you in this experiment. I think it worked. When you hit the things you don't know what to do, you're going to have to push through it out of the level and sort of use other people's research, and definitely lean on anybody else that has similar experiments, because I think there are some things to learn from that. SP is another donation tonight. Will the HR, the uni, give me a contract by Wednesday? Let's find out if the uni is going to be good to SP. SP, hopefully they're good to you. They got to be good to SP. Are they going to be good to you? Yeah, they do contact you with this judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Yeah, you do have a contract. You do have a contact there. Queen of Wands is the organization's better than what you think, and you're going to be able to continue on how you're doing, right? You're just going to be able to continue on. Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. That is how it is. That is how it goes. So, yeah. I think that is going to be there. It's a pretty Empress card. Yeah, I painted that. I painted most of that. The ones I really cheated on were like this one. So basically I painted him and photoshopped the background. I photoshopped the leaves. I photoshopped the wood. Basically, so I painted him, and that took about 30 minutes. And then I photoshopped everything else. So yeah. The way it is. And strength. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. By the way, we are ending soon. If I can put the notification up there. We're ending soon, and will be the last reading of the night. All right, we did SP, we did Alaya. Now you've been texting. You have been texting S. And you want to know what they're feeling. What are their reactions once we have been texting? What's it been communicating into this? High Priestess, Eight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Not good. They're confused. I think you're confusing sometimes. You are. You gave out some information, but it's almost like you didn't level out all the information. You didn't give out all of the information that needed to be given out. You need to really sort of clarify things and elucidate on what you're really sort of pushing for in order to get this closed out. It needs to be more of a talk rather than a text at this point, in my opinion. It needs to be a talk more than a text. Eight of Swords is you held too much back. Right? Because you don't want to cause conflict. I know that. They know that. And you know that. But you're going to have to. You're going to have to. Sorry. You're just going to have to cause a little bit of conflict sometimes. But yeah, you're holding back a little bit. I wouldn't do that. Fatine, thank you for your other donation. Fatine will be the last donation of the night. Thank you so much. Jen, looking to apply at CP. Will they hire me for long? Let's find out if we can get a job over at CP. If you can't get a job over at CP, you get a job at PC. What are we using? What are we using? The Poe? Can we use the Poe for CP? Getting a job, Edgar Allan per se? I think we can do. Whoa, we can do. Ooh, we got the Magician over there. Magician's a nice. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Magician for a hiring? That's almost guaranteed, yes. You're going to have Jesus himself intervene at this point for me not to say yes. I mean, you got the Knight of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Pentacles, you got a bunch of Pentacles, you got the Magician. I think that is a definite thumbs up here, right? Looking to apply, will they hire me for long? Yeah. I think you will get hired here. The Magician is such a freaking powerful card when you're looking at getting hired. Pentacles right after, really sort of hammer it in. Just run it home, right? You hit the home run, now you're just sort of running the bases with these two. Because the home run is the Magician. You have the abilities they need. They understand that you are the best candidate. They know that you're going to get in there. You're going to get things done the way they need it done. Knight of Pentacles, you're going to bring in these skills. You're going to have everything that they need. Not only that, but you're going to bring in skills that they don't even know they need yet, right? The innovation that you bring, the ideas, the procedures that you do, the cool things that you get in there that make it happen. Seven of Pentacles says you're almost basically teaching them how to do stuff after some time, all right? Jen, this is a positive. That is a positive. The Magician, I mean, the Magician at the beginning of that is just a home run. All right, why does AK keep contacting me? What does AK want at the end of the day? Reiki knows? Or let's find out. No, maybe she don't know. The cards will know. There you go. Fatine, I got your PayPal donation. What is your question, Fatine? You did not include it. Let me know. Let me know. Why does AK keep contacting me? Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Emperor. They want a little. I mean, they just want a little. You got the little fiery aspect here. We can do that. Can we? Is it too early for some fire? No, fire and brimstone. No, we got the King of Wands. They want some action. They want you to take some action. They want you to take some action with them. The Emperor. They definitely need to be in charge of this, though. You can't just do anything. You can't just go out and have some fun. They want you to do an action that they have in mind, some things that are going through there. The Ten of Pentacles, they just like being around you, you know? They like being around you. They like being around you and around that feel. I think this is something important for everybody. I think it is. They just want to be there. They just want to be there. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Anne has a quick question, too. Anne wants to know something, but I don't know what Anne wants to know. Let's see. Just today. All right. What will my best friend tell me after they come back from distancing me? And what is the time frame? Let's do a two card on this. Let's find out. What my best friend, they contacted distancing me. What is the time frame? Time frame, you're looking at 3 weeks. The Fool and the Two of Wands. You got a 0 and a 2, but we're going for a 1, rounding up a little bit for 3 weeks. There you go, 3 weeks. Now, best friend contacting you. What are they going to do? What are they going to do here? What are they going to tell you? After they come back, they're basically not going to apologize. They're going to act like nothing happened. They're just not going to, they're going to act like nothing happened. It's going to be awkward as hell. And I'm telling you now, it's just going to be awkward. It's going to be weird. It's going to be unusual to say the least. The Fool. I'm just sort of going through, right? We're walking together and we're walking together with lights, but we're just not talking. It's like there's things left unsaid, purposefully left unsaid, if that's okay with you. And the Two of Wands sort of blending in with the crowd. I'm just saying. They had other things to do. They had other responsibilities. They got other things going on. They're just going to act like nothing happened. Be like, yo, what's up? It's been a month, but yo, what's up? Anyways, we got the 15, a 10,000 question spam. If I'm going to ask 10,000 questions, I need to be the little wizards of tarot here and find out. 15 wants to know everything. Jesus. All right, let's find out. All right. Let's just, lay it all on the line. Lay it all out on the line. We'll do it all. We'll do it all. Every one of them. We'll do it all. How will Omar's reaction be when he sees my family? He's going to want to get the hell out of there. I think your family gives him a hard time. Your family gives them a hard time a little bit. They're going to want to get out of there pretty quick, right? This is the last reading of the night, by the way, the Chariot. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here, Omar says, because he's just like, oh my. He says, will he love them and talk to them? No. He wants to get the hell out of there. You got the 8 of Pentacles, the amount of work involved, trying to get things done. The 6 of Pentacles, the amount of stuff they want to ask me and stuff like that. They're just grilling them. They put them on the grill and they jack the heat. And he's like, oh, I need to get out of here. I'm just saying, I need to get out of here. Will his family talk to my family? Absolutely. You got the son. I think the families will come together, but Omar be like, oh my, I need to go away. I need to escape. Queenie, I got your reading at the very beginning of the stream. Queenie, thank you for your donation yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it, but if you rewind all the way to the beginning, I got your reading very first. Thank you again for your donation yesterday. Anyway, the last donation of the night is 15. Jasmine, I will get your question tomorrow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, the families are going to go well together, but Omar ain't going to go well. Omar is going to be like, nah, I need to get out as quick as I can. Anyway, what does the family think of my family? How would I look to his family? Again, I think everybody's okay except Omar. I think Omar's the awkward man out. In literally, the 2 of Swords, a sorting hat, just went wrong. Not something they want to be a part of. It seems that they're really kind of awkward and weird, and things just aren't working the way that they need to. 6 of Pentacles, it feels like everybody's giving except for Omar. Omar shuts down and tries to get out of there. The Chariot, it's going to be difficult to find them. They're going to be sort of blending in the back. They're going to be blending in the back. They're going to be like, look, I'm going to hide back here behind this curtain or whatever it is. Anyway, I think everybody gets along great. I think Omar's family's great. I think your family's great. They get along fine. Just Omar seems to be literally the odd man out. And with that, Jasmine and Tiara, thank you for your donations. I'm ending the stream. And Emma, thank you for your donation. I might as well do both of them. Okay, we're doing Emma's the last reading of the night. I'm trying to get out of here. Jasmine wants to know, how does Jay feel about me? Is Jay going to be all right? Is Jay going to be good? Maybe. Let's find out. What's going on with Jay? 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Swords. Oh my, Jay really likes you. That 10 of Pentacles being the first card. That is nice. Something's going on here. I like it. The 10 of Pentacles means, the 10 of Pentacles is very focused. The 10 of Pentacles is beautiful about this. I think, Jasmine, that Jay has a lot of good feelings about you, especially with the 10 of Pentacles into a Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like they want a family together. I mean, I'm really going out on a limb here, Jasmine, but I'm just saying, I mean, this is a really good read. This is one of the best reads you're going to get, right? Other than like the Lovers or something like that. That 10 of Pentacles being the first card really says a lot. It says a lot. It's almost like we want a family together. They can see you having a family together or something like that. I think it's pretty potent. Tiara, why is Connor not replying to my text? How's he feeling for me? Well, let's find out if they're not replying to something. We need the Wonder World Tarot for this. By the way, you can pre-order the Wonder World Tarot. You can pre-order all of this stuff, or you can wait for the Kickstarter and get all the cool stuff. I want the cool stuff. I'm not pre-ordering jack. I want all the cool stuff right now. Anyway, why is Connor not replying to my text? I don't know. Maybe it's from Terminator 2, right? Connor, wasn't it Connor? Yeah, Connor. I don't know. Sarah Connor. Anyway, all right. Why are they not responding? The Chariot is the first card again? Okay. The Star, the Three of Coins, the Page of Coins. They're not ready to have a conversation, right? I think they still have good feelings, right? Because you do have the Star. The Star indicates they do have good feelings. They do have they do have good emotions. They do have good things happening with here. But the Star says that we have a good connection overall. But the problem is, I'm just not ready for the next step. I'm not ready for that Three of Coins. I'm sort of hiding out in this house. It's almost like that I'm too big for this situation, or I'm not ready for the situation, right? The situation's a little bit crowding me. It's sort of focusing on me and all this other stuff. And it's like, I don't know. So yeah, you are looking at them just being in a situation where they feel cramped. They feel closed in on, and they're just not quite ready to continue on in the situation as it goes. The Page of Coins, too. I'm just not ready for the next step. The Chariot says they will be back, though. So if getting feelings for you, getting focused on that, I think the Chariot is very good. I think the Chariot has a lot of good things happening here. So they will be getting back to you. You're going to have to let them not be as crowded. If that means stop contacting them, that means give them space. I think that's going to be important. Definitely going to be important. But yeah, just let them feel not crowded in, right? A little not crowded in. And my girlfriend Scorpio has the same thing. She doesn't want to be crowded in. She don't want to be like, so I got to give her space, right? She loves it when I say goodbye. So when I say I can't see her, she's like, woohoo, you can't see me. That's amazing. I love it. When I say goodbye, her whole face lights up. Like her entire face lights up. Because sometimes people need some time away, you know? Some people, lovers need some time away, or so they say, from each other, right? You know what I'm saying? I just made that up. But, okay, anyway, music career. Is it going to be successful? Can I play the harmonica professionally next week? Queen of Coins, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords. You got a lot of practice to do. You just do. You have a lot of practice to do. You're going to have to get out there and make that practice and keep going and just pursue. Just push through it, right? Because I'm just saying, I can't draw, but I'm making a tarot deck. My third tarot deck. I'm making third tarot deck, right? The third tarot deck. And I can't draw, but I'm working my way around it, right? We just met today, Tiara. I'm just saying, what the hell's going on? It looks really good. I'm just saying, it looks really good. That looks a little bit over it. It looks a little bit pretty intense. Tiara, you're about to get involved in something that's going to be kind of fun. Anyway, all right. Anyway, Emma. You gotta keep practicing. You gotta go forth and do that. You know what I'm saying? The Six of Swords. It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a long ride. If you can get a teacher, if you can get some things going in, that's gonna be good for you overall. Seven of Wands. Just be aware. You're probably not playing the instrument you're gonna be, right? You're probably not going to be playing the same instrument as you're currently playing. Just a long shot here. But the Queen of Coins says, yeah, get going. You can make some money out of it. You can do the cool things with it. And speaking of cool, it has been cool to hang out with all of y'all. Indeed. Nadine, it's been a minute. Good to see you. And that is it for me. We will see you tomorrow.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No,